of what was actually suggested, how it was going to be determined.
How it was going to, prior to this email, we'd always understood that we had to play so the tannoy system could be heard, and that's clearly stated in our terms and conditions. We then got this email that said we had to play one notch below the volume at which the tannoy could be heard, which none of us know what a notch is. It has to be one notch below the volume that the tannoy system could be heard. Again, it makes no sense because we just have to be below the volume the tannoy system to be heard. You don't have to be below that, you have to be just below the tannoy system.
But it's just one last point, seriously, and it's just a general thing. The very nature of busking and station managers means that they're only human, and what tends to happen is that you will get a substantial amount of people who don't particularly like this. Yeah. And that's just the nature of it. I don't like certain types of music. I don't like house music, but they're in the position to actually determine.
It's a subjective element.
Not very much.
You kind of quite like some sort
difficult
of
to clear up,
appeal
I understand.
It will have to remain a subjective,
with
some sort of understanding of an appeals process.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, just subject to judgment, can I pass on a complaint from a member of the public actually about LU announcements, which is quite amusing, and that is that they said that could LU stop making qualitative announcements about their service? If there's a delay, they say there is a delay or there is no delay, but they always say things like, we are providing a good service. I mean, and the public is saying, well, we decide whether you're providing a good service. You shouldn't be deciding on whether you're providing a good service. I don't think that...
All right, you've strayed a little bit, we're not going to talk about poems on the Underground Island, but I know that came from Tim O'Toole, who instituted that, because he was a bit fed up that people didn't appreciate the good service.
Oh, I see.
We British people moan a lot.
But we get money if people think the music is good.
Okay, now I know somebody wanted to raise the issue of CD sales before.
Yeah, I think it's one of them.
Okay, quick one on CD sales, and then I think we might be ready to wrap. Gentleman here,
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm a composer, I'm a songwriter, and I've done my album for zero, spent quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
And, I don't see the point not to selling CD, because actually people respect you when you put your CD and they come to you, and not just because they spend money, but I think this is my life. I'm a musician myself, as I said, and I would be very happy to distribute my album some way. And at the moment, that's the only way I could do. I've got 800 copies stuck,
Yeah, lady at the back.
I also want to say, not just CDs, but I think business cards as well. You shouldn't be scared to, if somebody comes up to me and say, I'd like you for an event or function, you shouldn't be kind of like, passing the business card up. You know what I mean? You should feel free to be able to do that without...
We're not smart in Rock, so we can have the right to business card.
But at the moment, you're not allowed to do that.
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter, I play my own music, and people come to me and ask me if I have CD.
Yeah.
So what am I going to say? No, I can't say no because I do have CD. I sell, and they are actually, I'm a proper record company, so I'm even allowed to sell anything I want. So I'm in a catch-22 because I can't say I don't have. Then if I say, yeah, I do, but I can't tell them here because why? They say why.
Okay.
So it doesn't make any sense.
The West London authorities in the business of promoting small businesses.
Well,
so
I said the reason for the banning of the business card distribution. I'd like you to hear the real sensitive answer.
See if TFL can react on this one.
The reason is that we charge companies to sell stuff on the LLU network and to give away stuff free on the LLU network. So if we charge a flower seller or a newspaper vendor, we used to charge even standing when they were independent, rent for their area, then it's difficult for us to continue targeted.
Well, your charges for
we're paying money on the 4-5 number every week. I pay £20 a week.
We charge people
Take it out of that.
we charge people to sell things and distribute things on the underground.
Is there any way you could look for a little scheme to, for people to be licensed to do this as part of their busking?
Yeah.
It's colour on the underground. It's really very unusual. Those kind of very short, limited amount of
Sorry, can we just have one at a time? We are having a bit of cacophony here, I think. Anybody else? Gentleman there.
I think that the reason why people are feeling a little aggrieved is that this were overlooked for quite a long time. People did sell CDs on the underground, and then it was very much squashed. And a lot of people
got into the habit
made
of
investments
doing it
and started to see that as part of their lifestyle. And it has made a big difference to some.
Okay, I think we've got the message now. Unless there's anything different anybody wants to say.
No, just quickly, I just wanted to say, should it not be okay if somebody's specifically asking you for, details? You shouldn't be allowed. Maybe not CD. I don't know about CDs, but